Venturing out to the grocery store. I have my mask ready. Oh my gosh. I have not had one of these in so long. Hey guys, it is Wendy. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, be sure to subscribe down below. I am a 23-year-old living in San Francisco, working in tech. I thought it'd be really fun to vlog a weekend to show you guys what I have been doing during this time. I'm not really sure how much I can refer to what's going on in the world right now because I don't want to get demonetized, so that's why I've been keeping it very vague in my videos. I am finishing editing / going to upload a video today. It's going to be a June collection. Tomorrow, this is the kind of the reason why I wanted to vlog, because I thought this would be really fun to document. I'm actually gonna learn how to cook pork belly. One of my friends is going to teach me over Zoom, and pork belly is just one of those recipes I've always loved. I am Chinese. We call it hong shao rou. I've also been wanting to get into baking. I know everyone and their moms has been trying to get into baking, so I went to pick up a bunch of supplies. And the grocery store I went to, there's actually a Starbucks around there that was still open, so that's why I picked up my favorite drink. This is the dragon drink. It's the one with coconut milk, not with mango. I figured I would just do a little bit of a grocery haul just to kind of show you guys what I got. Okay, so first I'm going to show you everything I got from just a general grocery store. I went to a general grocery store and then just an Asian grocery store. I spent $85 at the general grocery store, which is a lot more than I expected, but there are a couple items that were a lot more expensive than I expected, and I only spent like $35 at the Asian grocery store, which I was shocked by because I felt like I got a good amount of stuff. But the first thing I got was just some fruit, and then I also grabbed these acai superfruit packets. Then I just picked up 18 eggs. I feel like you literally can never go wrong with eggs. They're an essential. I picked up 3 of these organic udons. I've never seen packaged udon like this, so we'll see how these go. I've been craving just some udon soup. Also just picked up a package of this Annie Chung's pad thai. Again, who knows if this is going to be good, but I thought it'd be fun to try to experiment to make some stir-fry noodles, you know, either pad thai or pad see ew, pak mao. That's always the stuff I order when I order takeout, so figured I would try to make it on my own. And then I also grabbed this huge thing of sesame oil. This was 20 bucks. Which, is that normal for this size? I'm not sure. Also grabbed some salt. Now for the baking stuff, I got some brown sugar, 2 bags of these chocolate chips. I couldn't find vanilla extract, so I found this imitation vanilla flavor. Honestly, no clue what this is, but it was super cheap. Some coconut oil, some baking soda, some cornstarch. This thing is huge. That would be good for cooking as well as baking. And I also went to an Asian grocery store, like I mentioned, and I mainly went there to get some pork belly. There's a butcher there. This is 1.35 pounds, and it was $4. So I also got some cooking wine. I was trying to find Shaoxing cooking wine, which apparently is a very popular Chinese pantry essential. Couldn't find it, so my friend said you could basically use any cooking wine. Some oyster sauce. It's also kind of Chinese pantry essential. Got a huge thing of sugar, and then this big thing of soy sauce. This is just the less sodium version. We're trying to be healthy out here. Grabbed some ginger and a big thing of green onions. Just picked up these pad thai noodles. These are like fresh, so you have to keep them refrigerated, and I'm sure they're going to be way better quality. Also just got 2 of these medium firm tofus to make mapo tofu, which is just a spicy tofu dish that requires chili bean sauce as well as obviously tofu and beef. And then last but not least, I picked up the spicy bean sauce, and they had a bunch of variations of the spicy bean sauce. This one specifically says mapo sauce. That is everything for my grocery haul, and that is basically what I spent all day doing. And now I'm tired and I am going to relax, drink my Starbucks, and finish uploading a video. Okay, I am back. It is a little bit later now, and I definitely feel a lot more calm than I felt earlier. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I was pretty frazzled. I feel like every time I've gone to the grocery store recently, I just always get super overwhelmed and frazzled because it's just a very stressful process. There's always a lot of people there, and some people don't take the 6 feet thing as seriously as others, so I just needed a little bit of time to chill. So I put all my groceries away. My plan for the rest of the night basically is to plan out some videos that I have been wanting to film. I have a couple of personal finance videos that I have been creating outlines for. Personal finance is something that I've recently really gotten into. It's something I'm super passionate about. I am spending a lot of time outlining and planning these videos. This is really important stuff, especially during this time where a lot of people's finances are super tight and people don't really know what's going on with the economy. I feel very, very fortunate to not only be able to take PTO right now, but just to even have a job. And one book that I quickly wanted to shout out that I'll probably talk about in some of my videos is I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. This is the best investment I have, I think, made in the past year. It is such an in-depth, clear book that will literally step-by-step outline very specific personal finance tips. I feel like a lot of information out there is really muddled. It's mixed with all this very complicated lingo that I feel is done purposely to try to prevent this information to be understood by certain groups. And this book does none of that. It is so straight to the point. Rami is also the son of 2 Indian parents, and he brings that perspective into the book, which I really appreciate because I am a daughter of 2 Chinese immigrants, and I felt like I could really, really relate to his story. I'm just kind of rambling now. All right, guys, so I have decided that I'm gonna be doing a veggie version of drunken noodles or pak ki mao. I don't necessarily have all the ingredients, but I think I have all the important ones. This recipe, I'll link it down below, just requires some rice noodles, soy sauce, oyster sauce, fish sauce, sesame oil, and then veggies. That's basically the most important stuff. I'm just gonna cook the entire pack of pad thai noodles I got earlier, and then I'll just have leftovers that I can eat over the course of the next couple of days. What is up, you guys? So it is Saturday, it's around 9:30, and my roommate and I are actually gonna work out, and we're gonna be doing hill sprints. I wanted to do some sort of like tough workout today, so we're just gonna be running up and down and hopefully breaking the sweat, and then I can eat some delicious pork belly afterwards. By the way, this is the look for today. It is an Outdoor Voices set. I'm back home now. I just showered. Those hill sprints were so difficult, but I feel like it's kind of exactly what I needed to get my day started. And I do love working out on inclines. Like typically when I work out at the gym on my own, I'll do like 30-45 minutes just walking on the highest incline on a treadmill. Anyway, I am just getting ready for my friend to call me so we can cook some pork belly, and I'm really excited about it. I feel like I can't be alone in this, but I definitely think my anxiety has been heightened during this period of time, and I typically get kind of anxious when it comes to health-related issues. I feel like a lot of people out there are experiencing increased anxiety, just being cooped up and alone and isolated and being so aware of your thoughts and your body. So just want to say that you are not alone. I'm definitely feeling that as well. Okay, so these are all the ingredients that I was told to get. I guess I will go through them again, even though I went through them yesterday. So cooking wine, a huge thing of soy sauce, sugar, pork belly, green onions, and then some ginger. Okay guys, so I just put the top of the pot on and we are going to braise it for around 40 minutes. And the piece of meat I got was a little bit too big for the pot, so I actually ended up having to break it apart so it gets an even cook. And while that's going, I just put some rice on the stove as well. Unfortunately, I don't have a rice cooker, so I just made some jasmine rice. It looks delicious. I'm very excited. It smells really good. It smells like an Asian household up in here. So it's been a bit over 40 minutes, actually around an hour now, and the sauce is basically just caramelized and soaked into the pork belly, and I think it's ready to go now. I feel like the best part of all this is actually the sauce, so I'm just gonna be scooping a hefty amount onto my rice. Okay, so my camera died. We are going to get my first impression trying this pork belly on my phone. So this is how it turned out. It looks absolutely incredible. I'm actually so happy right now. That was so easy to make and it tastes exactly like how my parents make it. And it just makes me so nostalgic. I truly feel like a chef. I should just apply to be on MasterChef now. Highly recommend trying it out. If you, I don't know, if you're wanting a new recipe that's really easy and delicious. It is a little later and my roommate and I are actually going to make some drinks and do a little bit of a movie and drink night together. I just basically relaxed and watched Ozark for the rest of the day. Probably just gonna eat some of the pork belly for dinner as well. I found this recipe on Pinterest. I think we're gonna try. It's a blueberry lemon vodka fizz.
Oh, I'm excited. So this is a chance for you guys to play, to try something new.
Let's balance you an amazing jar. I just made myself a little acai bowl. It turned out, I think, pretty well. It's pretty tasty. It's insane how easy this is to make, and yet if you were to buy it at some sort of acai breakfast place, it would be like $14. Anyway, so I didn't vlog that much yesterday. I just got some clips here and there. I had a pretty chill day. I had a yoga class in the morning that was taught by my roommate's friend. She actually recently just got certified as a yoga instructor and is just doing these free classes for friends and family. It was nice. It was really nice. And then afterwards, I went on a walk and then just did some life admin stuff for the rest of the day. I have been doing a lot of life admin when it comes to personal finances. I'm just trying to make sure I have everything in order to prepare for anything that might happen within the next, I don't know, couple months, year. The economy, you know, it's fluctuating. No one really knows what's going on. No one really knows how long this whole thing is gonna last. Like I said, I took today off as well, just because, I mean, I kind of talked about this earlier, but I was experiencing just some anxiety and I just wanted a couple of days off to relax. What helps with my anxiety actually is distracting myself and being productive. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. So I'm planning on filming a couple videos today. I have also just been trying to brainstorm some sort of business. I've always wanted to start something I can call my own, my YouTube channel, something that's really cool that falls into that category, but I feel like I can just be doing more. I'm just the type of person, I have so many different interests and it's always really difficult for me to tap into just one. So I am probably going to try to do some brainstorming today. My friends and I were joking that we should all start some sort of project or company, and it's kind of just like falling through the cracks. I think we were all really excited about the idea at the beginning of quarantine, and now everyone's kind of doing their own thing. So maybe I will try to reach out and revive that. That could be really fun.